Hello and welcome to part three of looking at the book, the 20 Answers book, Angels and Demons. I am your host. I go by Mythical Drake here on Altspace. Oh, wait, not on Amplified. Let's try this again. Welcome, everyone. This is part three of Angels and Demons. I am your host. This event, Mythical Drake. That's what I go on by here. You can call me Mythical. You can call me Drake. You can call me by my full username, whatever. And we're going to be, like I said, going over part three of this book, going over answers and questions and answers. 8, 9, 10, and um, so let wait. All right. Yep. 8, 9, 10, and 11. Yep. So let's get on with it, shall we? Oh, wait, nope, sorry, not 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I don't know why I said it. I don't know why I said that. I knew something was wrong. So, okay, well, let's get on this. How do demons attack people? Demonic attacks can be divided into ordinary and extraordinary. An ordinary attack are commonly called temptations. Temptations can come from the world and as well as devil. Temptations of the world include wealth, popularity, and power. Temptations of the flesh include sex, food, alcohol, and drugs. The temptations of the devil are intertwined with the other two types. They give added excitement to those sins. Temptations by demons is not much different from temptations that come other people, just as people can say things to tempt others to sin, so to demons. In so to demons in a non-verbal way can give evil thoughts and provoke emotions that can lead to sin. Okay, so I want to go over. I know I probably preach this a lot. That you know what's demonic and what's not like what's demonic intention like what's from a demon or not. Um, I will say that, you know, temptations are just like part of the earth. Like I don't think there's no demons part of it. Yeah. So let's go on to the next paragraph. Exorcist talks about demonic attacks that fall somewhere in between temptation and possession. This is not part of church teaching, rather it is an acceptable Catholic opinion. Oh wow, cool. There's actually an opinion. No. Okay, yeah, sorry, that was mean. In the Bible we can see the level of demonic attack. Oh, example, when Jesus saw a woman chronically bent over due to a spirit of infirmity, he laid his hands on her and cured her. Jesus said the woman had been bound by Satan, and the gospel does not say she was possessed. And Jesus did not address the demon directly. The infirm woman, oh, that's an infirmity. The infirm woman did not display the signs of possession recorded elsewhere in the gospel, such as demons shrieking at the sight of Jesus and screaming his name. Therefore, it is possible she was suffering from a demonic attack that was less than full-fledged possession. Okay. Do. Let's go on to the next paragraph, shall we? I really have no commentation on. Um, okay. The two types. Hold on, let me check my screen here. Okay, yeah, you still can see me. The two types of attacks that fall into this category between temptation and possession are usually called oppression and oppression. Demonic oppression is often described as an attack that is external. Biblical accounts of Job and the woman with the spirit of infirmity are examples of the ways in which demons attack people physically without actually possessing them. Some exorcists say that in addition to causing physical disease, demonic oppression may involve attacks on the victim, finances, relationships, and employment. In Job's case, he we believe it to be a demonic attack because the Bible states that it is. Um, Again, really, of course, this is from a Christian view and Jewish view, and in my view, I'm not done with the paragraph, but the statement that it comes to the book of Job, it isn't this one evil called Satan. It's actually an angel given the title adversary, um, given the title Hasatan. Um, because I just want to put out there with the difference between, I guess, Judaism and Christianity. I fall more to the Christian side when it comes to Satan, or Satan. Uh, okay, yeah, because okay, the Bible states that it is again, which is depending on who you ask, whether from a Hebrew point or Christian point. However, outside of the Bible, it would be practically impossible to discern this type of attack. For example, someone might imagine that his financial hardships and strained personal relationships are the result of a demonic attack. In reality, he is simply facing the natural human consequences of an economic recession. But one type of oppression or attack that is clearly demonic is when there's a physical activity outside the laws of nature, such as objects moving on their own accord, electrical devices functioning without a power source, or noises or lights that have no earthly source. If such occur repeatedly in close proximity to a particular person, it is generally called demonic oppression. Okay. Let me see if I'm reading that right again. Yeah. So, all you think like your stuff is acting crazy, first look, see like if there is, of course, a reason for why your electronics or object moves by itself. Um, I'm saying it can happen. I'm really skeptical when it comes to that stuff. I mean, I'm a theist. I believe in God, but sometimes of movies on, I'm just like very skeptical on. So this is what I'm kind of skeptical about. But you know what? Each to their own. I'm not saying you're wrong to believe in that stuff happens. Okay, demonic obsession usually refers to an attack that is eternal. Possible biblical example of this is when Saint Paul was attacked 3 times by messenger of Satan. Second Corinthians. Okay, we don't know what kind of attack it was, but it may have been eternal. Exorcist examples of eternal attacks associated with demonic oppression include the following: one, evil thoughts that victims cannot stop thinking, spirits that cling to emotional wounds or unhealthy relationships, um, and evil or frightening dreams. Um, okay. True. Okay. I can see that happening, stuff. But, the whole thing with dreams is also dreams could be affected by what you did in during the day. So I won't say that for sure 100% frightening dreams are a thing of demonicness. Um, These problems are demonic in a certain way since Satan is the primary cause of evil in the world and his demons always looking for ways to inflict damage on us. However, it would be a mistake to give the devil too much credit for causing such problems, thereby fail to address the other factors involved. Traumatic experience, our own sins, and the damage of original sin are all causes of physiological and emotional suffering. Okay, so there you go. On new insights, if you want to ask, have something to add to, you can red button and in the end of each paragraph, I will call upon you, and you can um speak what you want to say. This is a place where all discussion, like we were here to discuss, help others on the spiritual path, maybe learn about your point of view or certain different things. So I just want to just add that to all the new people coming in. If you don't mind, I'll just keep continuing onto the next paragraph. I don't have no commentary over that. Like, well, I already stated my commentary over the frightening dreams part. So, who really likes a nightmare? I don't. Conformity with the words of Jesus, the Catholic rite of exorcism refers to demons as being in possessed persons, and the process of exorcism as driving the demons out of them. However, it should be noted that demons are purely spiritual beings and therefore do not occupy space as do material objects. The manner in which demons are in or out of persons or places is a matter of philosophical theological debate and is not essential in regard to actual cases of possession and exorcism. The important factor is that demons are exerting their power over the bodies of the possessed. The demons are literally in possession of the victim's body and are therefore controlling their actions and words. Oh, so and then we're going to go into question 10 of how does a person become possessed. That'll be interesting. Like, yeah, how does one become possessed? I guess what you mess with Ouija boards, tarot cards. I'm just gonna predict that right now, and honestly, no. Well, opening a spiritual portal to the other world could lead if you're not careful and do um um if you do not close the wall. Oh, but something like tarot cards, no. Heck, even having these objects won't consider you being possessed until you use said object. I want to say just tools, really. Just objects really don't do anything. Oh, how does the person become possessed? Exorcists are generally in agreement on how a person becomes possessed by a demon. They give three categories of activities and experiences that open a person to demonic possession. As one exorcist says to me, the darkness is there waiting to receive an invitation. These three categories are invitations for demonic attacks, though the demons do not always respond by possession of the person. In fact, demonic possession is extremely rare, which is why the vast majority of people have never witnessed it. Okay, darkness is there. You know what? We humans are very dark. Oh, can be very good creatures to really bad people. And having the I'm actually surprised I didn't even mention what I mentioned earlier, like what I predict. But we're going to see what be wrong. Humans do have a darkness. I think it was Marilyn. Not Marilyn, man. Not the singer. Charles Manson. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Charles Manson said like if I'm said something about him being the monster, it's in within all like within all of us or something like that. So um uh, agreeing on that subject. The darkness is there and waiting to receive an invitation. Yep. Anyone have anything that they want to say? I'll move to the next one. And to the people who come in, just every paragraph I do, I will ask people to raise their hand to make a statement. Oh, I should also say if y'all didn't read the description, this event is being recorded for my I do post on YouTube. Past events I have like on my YouTube channel down on the bottom of the stage, and then there's a Discord too I made. I'm new to this, so just um just be I guess just be patient with me while I'm learning. So let's go to the next category to the next one here. The first category of behavior that invites demons into one's life is the occult. Okay, yep, I was right. This includes Satanism, which okay, Satanism itself. Okay, what do they mean by Satanism? Do they mean like the religion of Satanism? Because they don't because that is actually totally different what probably Catholics are thinking about here. Um, Satanism, the use of tarot cards, like I said before, tarot cards. Um, tarot card, like the divination itself is a I'm actually going to later later on in a later event. Nothing anything recent, maybe probably sometime next month. But the thing with this, let's see here, let's see, tarot cards and the Ouija board, and consulting psychics and mediums. Again, no, this the it, it isn't 100% that this does this. It these psychics and mediums and all these people, some of these people who are psychics and mediums, they don't eat. They're mostly pagan, and of course, they've been doing this for years and know like when evil spirits are to them and all that. It's really frustrating to me to see like stuff like this. It's probably just my beliefs and everything. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm also kind of. This is how I see it. I should say this is how I see it, and I'm coming out to you, to everyone. This is fact. I guess it shouldn't be fact, but it just frustrates me because this can lead to people acting ignorant towards like some. No, I don't think really a lot of Christians know about really tarot cards, Ouija boards, psychics, and mediums. What do they mean by psychic? I mean, there's people who do see do see evil spirits and ghosts and everything, and so what we can't like what just like I know some people that was like see demons in churches. So what we should ignore them because they see these things? No, if someone tells me, oh, they see a demon in a church, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to go to that. Um, I guess as an example, some of these people all see they're born with these gifts. These some of the stuff is gifts they're born with, and they try to use it to help people. Sorry, I'm just going to go on. I'm sorry for ranting on everyone. Again, raise your hand if y'all got a thing. Um, hopefully I'm not breaking my own rules. I'm only human, okay? So it also includes necromancy, which trying to consult with spirits of the dead for the sake of learning hidden knowledge or the future. Actually, necromancy is just communicating with the dead in general. Uh, not to learn about the future events or whatever, just communicating with the dead. This category is specifically mentioned in the rite of exorcism, which instructs the exorcist to command the demons to review whatever they are in the possessed individual by means of necromancy or evil signs or amulets. The exorcist orders the possessed individual to review such cursed objects or idols if he has them concealed on his person. If such things are swallow, swallowed, the exorcist command. I think I pronounced that word right, but exorcist commands the demons to vomit out. Oh, swallowed. Okay, yeah, to vomit them out, and he then burns it. He rises. This raises the question whether one person can cause another to be possessed through use of magic spells, curses, or evil objects. In a certain sense, the answer is no, since a human being cannot demons possess people. On the other hand, demons may cooperate with evil people, and it is possible for them to possess individuals at the request of such evildoers. Okay, there's a lot to take in there. Let me go back to see what this says. To do. I'm gonna just go back just to read. Okay, so honestly, it's. I mean, I think I said my piece on it because I'm pretty when it comes to like tarot oracle cards like that divination. I know divination isn't something evil. It's like divination is great. But how you use it, what you use, and what form of divination you use depends whether it's really bad or good. Um, Example: dream interpretation is a form of divination used in the Bible by Joseph. So, not Jesus' dad Joseph. It was Joseph in the towards the end of Genesis, the book of Genesis. Uh, like when it, I'm just like really annoyed when people's like, oh, divination, divination's evil, tarot cards. No, you just don't know. You're just scared and don't know it. I've looked into tarot, and yeah, I'll admit I even have a few decks. I just don't read them. I don't ever use them. So I like the artwork. I like the pretty artwork. Second, more general opening to demon possession is pattern of sin. This does not mean simply being a sinner, since all humans, except Jesus and Mary, are sinners. Rather, this refers to people who have a habit of serious sin they are attached to and have no intentions of stopping. It is a conscious decision to give oneself to the sin which demons can see as an invitation to their activity. I want to say something's right here. Well, saying Jesus and Mary, I'm guessing Jesus' mother is not never committed sin. But human. I just don't I just don't get it. I thought everyone was born with sin. And Mary wasn't sinful? Okay. Um anyone got any answer to that? Because anyone in the audience or in my YouTube recording, anyone seeing this on YouTube, just give me an explanation, please. I'm generally, I'm not trying to be rude. Being a victim of trauma or abuse, the third category of experience that can open a door of demonic possession. Okay. The trauma may include witnessing a murder, suicide, or horrific accident. This may be sexual, physical, or psychological. One exorcist explained that those who go through these experiences can end up living in dark emotions of anger, rage, resentment, and revenge. Stress the importance of such victims getting the physiological and spiritual help they need in order to have some degree of healing. If they do not, those emotions can weaken their relationship with God and simultaneously become an opening to a relationship with evil spirits. Oh, I am just like, I really don't know how to feel about this. I mean, I'm kind of feeling a little reading this because the fact that that one can say even like Christianity has done things that is considered psychological abuse to others, and I don't want to say this say that's all Christianity. Like some people call themselves quote Christians unquote. It's done this. This is like a really this is really like I can't even think of the word. I'm just not gonna touch upon that. That's too much. I'm don't want to like seem like I'm just hating on Christianity or Catholics or any of that because I don't. If being a good Christian is respecting others, loving each other. Um, what is it? Like the forgiveness, all that. So yeah. Anyone have anything to say? No, I don't know. Okay. I just want to make sure before I go start on the next paragraph. This is not to say that every person or even the majority of persons who fit these categories given to demonic possession. Hold on. Let me check something in my host panel. Oh, I just wanted to check something. Okay, well, possession is extreme. Okay, this is not to say or even the majority of persons who fit these categories are going to become demon possessed. Possession is extremely rare. Okay, so at least don't expect everyone to be like into what I was going on to be possessed. At least they acknowledge it's rare, or extremely rare. Even amongst those who partake in these activities are undergo severe trauma. Nevertheless, I cannot read. Nevertheless, possessions does occur and it does happen at random. At one exercise, it's gradual steps. No one wakes up one morning and I'm possessed. This what has all taken place over an evolution of a relationship. It is very foolish people to establish even a small way a relationship with evil spirits. Okay. Hmm, nothing to say there. Let's see. It's 7:31, and uh, there's a difference of opinion amongst exorcists and amongst faithful priests and Catholic late laity on whether certain elements of pop culture can be an opening to the demonic. Certainly, not every book, play, movie, or game that mentions demons is inherently evil. From Dante's Inferno to C.S. Lewis' Screwtape Ladders, the church has a long history of stories in which the devil is plainly shown to be evil. The debate does not evolve, or the debate does not revolve around this type of story, but those that are not in their portrayals of good and evil. Does watching a movie or reading a book that shows witchcraft in a positive light consist of an invitation to the devil? Or fantasy games involving spells spiritually dangerous? I'm going to say no and no. This is just, those are just fantasy that good nature that have, yada yada, like it's just a story. It's just a story. Come on. Um, some exorcists are quite adamant that Catholics should have nothing to do with these, and even they make exceptions for Catholics who object to other. Sorry, I thought I misread something. Catholics who object to other books involving magicians are often fans of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. Huh. One of these stories' main characters, Gandalf, is an unquestionably good, though he is a wizard who casts magic spells. Okay, what do they mean unquestionably good? I guess that's probably debate in the community. Many solid Catholics have read even less reputable stories on magic and witchcraft, apparently without spiritual jeopardy. Ironically, people who are more inclined to show inordinate interest in such topics are precisely the ones who should avoid them. In this way, question of magic is comparable to that of drinking alcohol. Those who can take it or leave it are not at risk, whereas those who have an excessive desire for it should abstain. Okay, I think I got that. My mind kind of blanked out while waiting. If you want to get into, because I have a friend who's pagan who I guess they consider themselves. If you want to get into magic and become a pagan, be careful, please. But when you get into any kind of religion, just belief, just be careful in general. Shouldn't say about the pagans, but when it comes to pagans, and the craft, just be careful. One thing I learned is what you put in comes back at you. Kind of like a whole karma thing. If you do good, good things happen. Bad things happen. That can happen in witchcraft. Everything is bad. Now, this is, of course, I'm doing this Catholic book. This is from a Catholic's perspective. Of course, I disagree with this book in probably many ways. But if they want to believe this, that is fine. I'm not forcing like magic and on people. Just trying, I guess, want to change the subject that it's not evil or bad, but that's never going to happen. This this who's looking into other religions, I think, be careful when you're going into other beliefs. I'm getting a little bit, I guess, reading this book, getting a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, frustrated. I'm getting a little heated. That's what I'm saying. I'm just getting a little heated with it because I find some of this a little. I do kind of find some of this a little. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I gotta say. That one. Of course, now there's no one in here. There was someone. Okay. So, what are the signs of possession? Yeah, tell me what the signs of possession are. This would be this is curious. Let's see what they say. The traditional rite of exorcism enumerates three specific signs that may accompany demon possession. The first is ability to speak with some fas- facility, facility in a strange tongue or to understand it when spoken by another. Typical example of is when the exorcist is performing right in Latin and the possessed person who does not know the language either mocks prayers or responds offensively. And the language could be modern, but it must be a real language, one that is or was spoken by human beings. Incoherent babbling does not count as a sign of demon possession. Oh my God, I feel like this is kind of going on with the kind of jab at speaking in tongues. Apparently, speaking in tongues is demon possession, but I don't know. I feel like that's what just happened. Um, the right says a possessed person must have some facility, which means it is not enough for him to speak or understand a few phrases that he might have heard at some time. For a true sign of possession, the exorcist must be reasonably certain that the person truly has never learned the language he is using while possessed. All right. Yeah, that's actually pretty good because people can probably fake their possession or just really just mentally ill and really need help. I know. I think I remember something about when there's someone going with being possessed that it has to be like steps to take before going on with the possession. It is let's- um make sure that the person isn't mentally ill and is actually possessed. I think doctors have to get involved and all that. Or something. I think I remember hearing something about that. So, on a possession is the person displaying knowledge of future and hidden events. Although only God knows the future, demons know much more than human beings do. Though very intellect, intelligent and knowledgeable prediction, they can appear to tell the future. All as spirits, they can travel anywhere in the world instantaneously. They can listen to private conversation and observe private actions. They can communicate with one another. What they see and hear, and they remember all of it. Revealing information about the private life of the exorcist or one of those assisting him is a typical example of hidden knowledge and a clear sign that the person is possessed. Now, well, I could say, never mind. I was about to ask the question. If they know humans really well, they wouldn't be possessing another human because they know it's like, oh, we're going to get an exorcist, and the exorcist is going to cast them out. Like, if they're really knowledgeable, I don't think demons would really do this. But I don't know. Well, and this question, why would demons do this? They're really knowledgeable and they're able to do all this. Uh, the third sign of demonic possession is the display of power, which are beyond the six, age, and natural conditions. Exorcists say this is a typically shown by strength shown by strength beyond what a person should normally have. The sign can be tricky because other factors can appear to give individuals strength beyond what is normal. It is astonishing to see how strong people can be when not in their right mind due to drugs, mental disorders, or fierce rush of emotions. In such instances, people may not care whether they hurt themselves or others, which makes their strength appear all the more abnormal. N- Another display of power that is beyond human nature is levitation. In levitation, when a person his body on the ground and is suspended in midair. This is a demonstration of an angel, a fallen angel, who will move a material body. Excuse me. Um. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry for everyone on the YouTube right now. This is kind of getting boring. I got no one here. I might have to end the. This might be another short. Another another short event thing. I was just seeing how many slides we got to go through. I am gonna admit I'm a little disappointed. But, oh well, I'm ongoing. Hey, people are here because we're doing this, and I'm gonna finish it. Started it, and I'm gonna finish it. The devil cannot perform actual miracles, which by definition are by the power of God. Or instead, he carries out mockeries of the truly miraculous. Signs of demon possession illustrates this as a cost, a Holy Spirit wait, did I read that right? Holy Spirit inspired the apostles to speak in the many languages of their listeners. So the demons use the vocal cords of possessed individuals to speak languages known to them or speak languages unknown to them. God revealed to the prophets knowledge of hidden and future events in their instruments. Demons show their knowledge of the past and their shrewd insights into the future. Finally, as Jesus showed power beyond nature, as miraculous cures, the devil demonstrates his powers as a fallen angel by controlling human bodies and driving them beyond their normal capability. I'm sorry, mine went kind of like I don't really have no commentary on that. I think really talk to me on that page. Anyone new, for the new people coming in, if you have any questions or anything, I got the raise button. Every paragraph, I'll go over what. If anyone has anything to say over the reading material, I will call upon you when the paragraph is finished. So, just something there. If you have anything. And then, of course, after I'm done reading, I will answer questions about myself or about the material reading or anything else y'all have or y'all curious about. Okay, next one. Traditional rite of exorcism implies that a negative reaction to the sacred sacred is a forced sign of possession. This sign is stated explicitly in the newer rite. In addition to prayers and scripture readings, the ritual instructs exorcists to use sacred articles such as holy water, relics, and crucifix. When he does so, the possessed person may respond in various ways, including laughing, snorting, howling, yada yada. I guess if maybe seen the exorcism of Emily Rose, I guess that pretty much says it. No, screaming, threatening, and even using physical aggression. One difficulty with this sign is that although it accompanies authentic cases of possession, it may also indicate the lesser demonic attacks called oppression and obsession. In addition, people who mistakenly believe they are possessed often react negatively to the sacred. Okay. Yeah. There's some people are just so mentally unwell that they see something and think they're possessed. Uh, Again, nothing really there that for me to commentate. Nothing really bad there. It's, I mean, it's really interesting hearing this from the Catholic perspective, even though I kind of got a little heated a few times. Uh, some heat. Um, After enumerating the three signs, the right states that the exorcist may take into account various other indications, which, when taken together as a whole, build up the evidence. Since these indications are not specified, I can't talk. Exorcists have some latitude in deciding what constitutes a sign of possession. Some exorcists will perform an exorcism only if they see the three signs of possession, as others will do so based on alternative signs, such as the following. Oh, okay, we got some following alternative signs: physical manifestation, convulsions, contortions, facial and total loss of energy, deterioration of personal and social life. Okay, I'm not even gonna. These are change in personality. Okay, so yeah, pretty pretty straightforward there. Effect on consciousness and the sense. What does it mean by that? Nightmares, waking terrors, feeling this. Oh, okay, sensing a presence of evil. Hmm. All right. There's a sharp contrast between the three signs found in the right and the ones just latter can have any number of natural causes, as the former are more clearly per, pre, preternatural. Hopefully, I said that right. All right, so we're going on 12 for the new people. I should mention that I have a YouTube channel where everything is posted, like this event is posted, and I have a Discord if you're interested in going into sign up Discord to help out with like looking at um the other literature you want me to go over, or stay in touch with everyone to give updates when the event happens or not. So, um, what are risks of confusing mental disorders and demonic activity? Yes, okay. I'll get into something. Okay, this has got to be good now. I don't think I want to have anything against this, because like this needs to be stated right here. But showing the difference between mental disorders and demonic possession. This is a must, because I mean, we want to make sure that people are getting the help they need. Um, okay, it is possible for someone to suffer simultaneously uh, simultaneously from a mental disorder and possession. This is actually quite reasonable. According to the logic of the devils being entirely evil, they would have a cruel desire to already suffer from a mental disorder. Okay, not thinking this will go. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Since no mental disorder can give a person facility in a language does not know or knowledge of in an event, consists these signs from the rite of exorcism on likely to form an exorcism on someone who is mentally disturbed but not demon possessed. In contrast, exorcism consists of signs such as deterioration in one's personal and social life, changes in personality, effects on consciousness may fall into this misleading take, since these signs are also symptomatic of certain mental disorders. Such exorcists are their possession, possessionability, accessibility, and think the potential benefits of driving out possession demons is worth the risk. And unnecessary exercise harms no one. From a mental health point of view, however, it can certainly be harmful to from the right access on individuals suffering from mental problems, not demonic attacks. Um, I would think if someone has a mental disorder already, I'm I might be repeating this. I kind of got lost in this long paragraph. This, but I would think if someone is mental has a mental disorder, is already possessed by a demon. I think we need like if they think that. I think like I don't know. I'll be very skeptical, and a mental person needs more like need more help. But I guess that's personally me. And if anyone want to raise their hand to give kind of I'm trying to think of the word. Give any kind of insight on their view of this, yeah, just raise your hand. I'll give you the megaphone. Um, yeah, so we'll just keep going on. If someone consents to be treated as demon possessed, his actual problems are strictly mental or emotional, he may feel insult, angry, or abused, abused after the attempt exorcism. A negative outcome involves people with emotional struggles such as anxiety and depression who often feel a lack of control over their emotions. They are erotically told they are under demonic attack, and unnecessary exorcism can be deter- detrimental by reinforcing the belief that no control over their emotions. Similar mistake can occur. Okay, now I'm getting what this chapter is saying. A similar mistake can occur with those who, as a result of schizophrenia, claim to sense an evil presence in or near them. Wrong diagnosis and an unnecessary exorcism can leave them feeling more hopeless, since even an exorcist not drive evil. Further, people with dissociative identity disorder are believed to have a number of different identities or personalities as a result of trauma and abuse. Psychological treatment for the disorders involved gradually helping them to realize that these identities are all part of the same individual person. In the course of the mistaken and unnecessary exorcism might repeatedly address these differences, personality, different. demons. In doing so, he would reinforce the idea that there are different persons to even more ingrained. Okay, I'm getting what this is saying. Hopefully, I think. Oh man, my voice is felt like it's starting to go. As mentioned, it is practically impossible to mistake the dramatic signs of possession. Fast, 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 uh, facility. I can't believe I am in trouble saying that word. Oh snap! I just dropped something on people. Strange. Events or a mental problem. However, the lower level demonic attacks called oppression and obsession can have signs identical to the symptoms of mental disorders. Again, it is virtually impossible to distinguish it in any particular case whether obsessive thoughts, patterns of unhealthy relationships, and nightmares are the result of mental and emotional problems and demonic attacks. Okay. Yeah. Um, the prudent approach of such problems is to address both possibilities. For the mental health aspect, those suffering from these struggles should consult a physician and such or a counselor. Okay, now this is getting really okay. This last one is really good. On the spiritual side, since obsession and oppression are not defined by the church as calling for the rite of exorcism, the usual Catholic practice, frequent communion and confession, daily prayer, and occasions of sin should be followed faithfully. These spiritual habits are the best means of resisting demonic attacks, and they can also help mental and emotional health. I don't know about sometimes I don't really know about the mental and emotional health. By taking both approaches, one guards against the harm that could result from neglect of one or the other. That is that these okay, done. Yep, that's it. No, I thought so because how this page is. I hope. Well, no one really came in today, like last week. I mean, some people came in here and out, but no really good conversations out of this. So that is was 9, 10, 11, and 12. Um, my overall thought is this last one, like of course, talk really good. Um, just be careful when you are what's the word I'm looking for? And one is and when you are like think you're possessed, like I would say go see some help first. Like or you think someone might be possessed, it could just be mentally ill. Um please be careful with stuff like this, people. I'm always gonna I think lately I've been preaching about like, go see professional help. Like it just said here, go seek professional help, please. Go and if you're able to. If I shouldn't say if you're able to, should, but some people aren't able to. So I'll get someone that's coming in. If anyone has any questions about me or the new person coming in, if you want to know what this event is, hit the raise hand button. I will answer any questions. Just this I just want to put out actually heck, I'll just end the recording now.